Everybody, how's it going? Today is June 23rd, 2022. It is a Thursday, so you know what that means. Let's get on to Monster Strike news. We've got a few interesting things coming our way in the upcoming week, so let's make sure you don't miss out on them. And without further ado, just some review from things that were announced last week, and that will be actually happening this week. Tomorrow, you will be getting your first opportunity to take on Don Shisas here. They are a new Guardian Beast, Shugoju. If you want to know the details, go ahead and check out last week's Monster Strike news. We also know that a new Bakuzetsu Colossal Quest is coming tomorrow as well. Agitato will make his debut in the game tomorrow at 7 p.m. Japan time. And of course, we know that Monster Strike Day will be looming next week on the 30th. Don't forget, a 30th means you will be able to get some orbs, so do not forget about that. If you happen to have 3 or more lucky monsters, you can also pick up 2 level scrolls. And also a reminder that next Monster Strike Day will be your last opportunity to get the alternate Jack the Ripper Strike Shot voices. Last chance. Again, even if you don't have her, you can still pick it up and save it for when you eventually do pull her. Now, here's the first big thing that was announced. We've got a very oddly Japanese-ized name full of English words. It is the login present big. Not sure what they're trying to get across there, but what this basically is you will get 1 free temple just in your present box to say thanks, and let's get hyped for the X Flag Park event that will be coming on the 9th and 10th of July. You have until it begins to open up this present to get the rewards. And the cool thing is you will be getting 1 temple, and the contents of that gacha will be orbs and or monsters. What? Well, let's take a look at the next screen. You can see here that you'll be able to get a present. Hit that orange button on the left to open up that present. And then you will get an assortment of bags and eggs. And what you can get from this gacha are, if it's an egg, it is a monster. And very important here, you could get limited monsters. So you can see that in the image there on the top right that Sherlock Holmes, for example, is peeking out in there. Possible, not guaranteed. Now, if you see a bag, that will give you orbs. Now, they didn't say how many orbs you would get. I'm gonna assume it's a minimum of 5 orbs, or it just adds up so that the orbs are hopefully equivalent to, you know, a gacha pull, right? A single pull is worth 5 orbs. So I would hope at the very least you get 5 orbs a piece with the bags. But I wouldn't be surprised if maybe if luck follows your way, you could get, you know, 10, 50 maybe. I wouldn't call it, you know, outside of the realm of possibility, but they just said orbs. So who knows how much it could possibly be. Anyways, it is free. Make sure you just go into your present box, pick it up, do the roll, and see how Lady Luck smiles upon you. We also got the announcement of a new Legends exclusive Choju Shinsai. It is Abyss. And of course, for those of you who follow myself or the Wikia, we of course call the Kinki no Goku the Abyss as well. So that's going to be a fun little naming clash. Thank you, Mixie X-Lag, for that. She will be making her debut with the next Legends gacha that will be taking place at the end of the month, starting the 29th until the 2nd. So let's take a look at the 2 forms she has. The first one is the Choritsu Sha. You can call it the tuner, you know, being able to, you know, shift things to her liking. We've got a Pierce Speed type. She is a Super No Warp Super Minesweeper L. Light Slayer Bump Combo Boost on the main. We've got No Block on the gauge. Strike Shot is a 12+8. Go through walls and motivate. This is the one where you have to actually touch your friendly units before they move around. Bump Combo is a Triangle Bomb as well as Attack Speed Up. Now, obviously, the interesting point here is that nice combination of 2 super abilities with Light Slayer, Bump Combo Boost, and Triangle Bomb. That should be an interesting combination for her to shine. Abinesha? I forget the name, but there is definitely a quest where she will shine in this form, if you haven't already max lucked her. I did recall seeing somebody in the Discord saying they already finished that. Good for you. But of course, the other form is going to be the blast form, which always, captures people's eye. We've got the Sendosha form, leader. I think they're saying like a what if version of her here, which is interesting to talk about. But this second form is, of course, our blast type. She is a bounce type as well. Super null damage wall, null transfer wall, status effect resist, super strike shot turn axle, 20 plus. Oh, I left out the second half of the strike shot, didn't I? It's a turn to pierce, damage wall, gravity barrier, warp, and mines are nulled. And let's see, let me pull up her abilities on my screen. And she will delay all the enemies she hits, which scales based on the number she hits. So the more you hit, the more turns they will be delayed. So that's very interesting. Bump combo here is a pierce target, lock on shockwave 4. Now they did say this was a little bit different from your usual lock on shockwaves. So definitely watch the official video to see how it's different. I would expect this to be pretty insane, given that it is the blast type monster for a new exclusive. So definitely check it out to see how that performs, and also glow sphere, which is always strong. But again, the strike shot, the part I left out, sorry about that, is she will also delay the monsters she hits, scaling to the number of enemies she hits. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Of course, with a new character, it means we get the introduction of alternate strike shot voices. This is just a commonplace now. You will have 3 chances to get her alternate strike shot voices on the 30th, 10th, and 20th, all of which are on Monster Strike Day. So if you are interested in Ishikawa Yui's CV here, check it out. Alrighty, next we have a special campaign during the upcoming Legends. There is a new campaign showing up, and of course this is, I don't know if this will apply to my spot. If it does, that would be really nice. But for those of you who are actually in Japan and can take full advantage of the Mon Spot feature, there is going to be a higher rate to find Mon Spots that feature the additional chest drop or chest drop plus. One of the most useful stops you can get if you're doing some farming. So if you are in Japan and can take advantage of that, make sure you do. Transcension Kai for this week features Verdandi here, and one of my favorite OG characters, right? She was one of the few that had GB and damage wall nulls at the beginning, so she got a lot of use back in the day. Her ability here, Super Null Damage Wall, Super Null Warp, Status Effect Resist L on the gauge. Connect skill is Null Gravity Barrier as well as Strike Shot Turn Charge. The requirement here is 2 different types, so not 2 non-blast type monsters or a total of 100 plus total luck. Not a very difficult connect skill at all. Strike Shot is a very simple turn to pierce that is available 8+8, so every other turn you can turn her into a pierce if you want. And the bump combo is a water all enemy lock on laser EL and Chozetsu blast. And I mean, laser, that's definitely Verdandi's MO, so I'm fine with that. But cool to see the super null damage wall being elevated, and like I said, getting both on there is essential for her identity, I feel like. But of course, the status effect resist L is going to be a nice boost in damage whenever you get some kind of happening going on her. So very interested to see if she's going to be able to make a dent anywhere. And of course, for those of you who are lucky enough to get the alternate Easter version of Verdandi, this is that form, and boy does it look super cute. I believe my tablet has the Easter version, so definitely looking forward to that. The Transcension for this week will be Himawari here, and I think that art looks beautiful as well. Now her stats here, we've got Super Mind Sweeper L, great. No Wind, alright. Universe Slayer L. I mean, that would be nice if this game actually featured more universe type enemies, but I don't know. We see it here and there, but really, I mean, either they've got to combine all the useless classes into one, or they just start pumping out some more universe monsters. So come on, get these monsters to shine with this D-Slayer. Strike Shot is a 16+8 speed and power up with counter mode at the end of her movement, and her bump combo is a brand new super Shining Pillar. Of course, as you are aware, Shining Pillar is a very randomized bump combo, so it's a very high luck of the draw. I'm sure it does big damage if you hit, but a bump combo is not something you want if you can hit kind of thing. So I don't know what to say if that's gonna actually make a dent anywhere. But she also gets all enemy super meteor on her second bump. Now, of course, like I said, X-Flag Park will be coming out on the 9th, 10th of July. Hopefully I got those dates right. But they announced a few more events coming. We got Kojima Yoshio here, Yasuko, and Watari 119. All of them. I mean, Yasuko is definitely one of the newer comedians. Definitely like her shtick. She is a ex army, right? Or military person who turned into a comedian. Very interesting bit she has. And Watari 119, well, I do watch, I see him on and off on Ariyoshi no Kabe. So whether or not he's, super funny is slightly different. But and of course, Kojima Yoshio, veteran. Always love to see him. Also very smart too. So definitely looking forward to that. And they announced a few more events here. Of course, a lot of these events are interactive with you, the viewer, on X-Flag Park Online. So unless something catastrophic or important pops up that weekend, I will be very likely streaming a lot of this along with you, and we can probably just watch, enjoy it together. You'll have somebody be able to translate for you live as this is going on, and we can just share notes with each other to make sure we can maximize our rewards for that event. So should be fun. Also, they did announce a Monster Strike / rhythm game along with the Monsoni event, right? The Monsoni is all of those band characters that we see in the game, right? You can play with up to 4 people, play together with co-op, some kind of co-op, and you can play online. So this will only be available during the X-Flag Park event. So again, I'm sure it has to do something with that online connect system that we've seen before. But we'll get more details about that later, hopefully next week. And yeah, I don't know. You guys probably have seen that this channel includes a different game called Unison Air. It's very specific to Hinatazaka and Sakurazaka 46. But, favorite idol group, it's a rhythm game. This is the kind of game that, hits me nicely. So definitely looking forward to see what kind of game this is going to be like. And if you're in Japan, they are doing a 4th edition of the Jagariko collab. Very tasty snacks. If you're in Japan, please send them to me. I love these things so much. They will be available for about 3 months. And that's it. Monster Strike news next week will be at the same time as usual, June 30th, and I would expect this to be the last Monster Strike news before X-Flag Park, so we'll probably have a break the week after, and then that weekend we'll have the fun and festivities of the event. And of course, make sure you don't miss out on the next lucky monsters. You see Doran Frutz is there in the bottom right to be able to hopefully finish her off so that you can maximize your lucky monster rewards. That's it for me today. Of course, the biggest thing is that login, was it login present big? I don't even remember what English words they threw together there. Yeah, login present big. Interesting to see what we can get out of that. Hopefully it's something nice, but, just the fact that you could get a combination of monsters and orbs sounds like a good thing. So if you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. Again, I have changed the positioning of my camera a little bit, so let me know if you like this better or the previous better. Curious to see what people think. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see the latest and greatest news from Monster Strike in English. this is the best place to get it. Twitter is available, Monst. All of the slides are there if you want to see it again quickly. And of course, the Discord channel is available to talk with other folks who speak English and love the game as well. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.